Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
Tuesday, all of our guests brought to you by our title sponsor, Able Auctions, ableauctions.ca. Waddling Dog poll question coming up in a bit, but first, we're joined now by the voice of the Vancouver Canadians, Tyler Zickel. Seas are 5-4 after 9 road games. They play their home opener. Summer's coming, Rick. Their home opener tonight at Nat Bailey. Rogers Field at Nat Bailey. And Tyler joins us now. Tyler, thanks for doing this, sir. How are you?
Oh, so good, fellas. And hey, thanks for getting the full name of our historic ballpark in there as well. You know, money talks in this business, and so do I.
Oh, yeah, we know.
For the Seas.
Yeah. Oh, well, Rick will tell you, we'll do anything for our friends at Rogers. What or who has stood out after 9 road games, Tyler?
Well, first and foremost, the starting rotation has been magnificent. Of course, we could talk top prospects. We're going to talk Arjun Nimala, I'm sure, the 19-year-old phenom who has been doing his thing as advertised, but it's the starting rotation that has been the linchpin so far. Best starting rotation in the Northwest League, and of all 30 high A teams at this level, they're in the top 5 in terms of ERA and in terms of limiting those men on base. So really, that has been the key to success. An early shout-out to first-year manager Jose Mayorga and his pitching coach, Eric Yardley. Two guys who have taken the reins and certainly looking forward to what they're going to be doing here at home as well.
Tell us about, you mentioned a name there, Arjun Nimala.
Yes, indeed. 19 years old, 20th overall pick 2 years ago. He's ranked as the Blue Jays' top prospect. I don't know what y'all were doing at 19 years old, but I certainly wasn't hitting 500-foot home runs in professional baseball like he's done a couple of times on this road trip. Also a star shortstop, but there are so many versatile players on this team. Arjun has been the DH more than he's been the shortstop so far for these Vancouver Canadians. But we're looking forward to his Canadians Nat Bailey debut tonight, and certainly he at the top of the order is certainly a big spark plug for why the Canadians are having some early season success.
Tyler, changes at Nat Bailey. We've been hearing about them. Lots of money spent. We got a new playing surface. We got some new seats. We got larger dugouts. Here we go. We're looking at some video. Look at this. That's beautiful right there, Tyler, if you can see that. But how excited are you about the changes at the Nat?
This is a huge deal, and it's phase 1 of a 2-phase construction project that will be completed in completion, for lack of a better phrase, by the start of next season, 2026. But for this year, I'm looking at it, our brand new playing surface, the dirt and the grass looks immaculate. 2 new bullpens out there beyond the left field wall, a new clubhouse, a new weight room, and some new seats have been installed as well. So some stuff for this year that's not entirely fan-facing, but with Major League Baseball telling all of the minor league affiliates across the sport, hey, you've got to be at a certain standard in your facility. These sort of construction projects had to happen first, not only to get our ballpark up to the standards of MLB, but to keep baseball in Vancouver for decades to come. And so that has been the plan. The plan has been executed perfectly. And by opening day 2026, there'll be a brand new 2-story building down the right field line that will feature a rooftop patio for fans to enjoy. So we're already Vancouver's largest patio here at the Nat on Ontario Street, but just doubling down on this being the #1 spot to spend your summer days.
Okay, a couple of questions. Is it sold out tonight? That's one. And can you guys send some 3-foot hot dogs over here?
He's looking for tickets and a meal, Tyler.
No. 3-foot hot dogs. You gotta send them down.
You've got a guy here. If you need some tickets, just slide in my inbox, whether it's y'all or the producers, the production team. God. It's all good. We'll get you sorted. Limited tickets do remain for tonight's game, 7:05 first pitch, and tickets are available for these first 6 games today through Sunday afternoon for a White Spot Family Fun Sunday. And then as the summer picks up, you know it's the hottest ticket in town. So I would say go to CanadiansBaseball.com, get those tickets now, and we will keep a yard dog warm for the 2 of you guys. In fact, I would love to bring you a yard dog in studio at some point over the course of the summer.
Yes.
And the only caveat, gentlemen, is you've got to try and eat at least some of it on air. My broadcast partner, Chris Georges, we took down a 3-foot hot dog, a yard dog, on a broadcast in August last summer. Dog days of summer, indeed. I had the meat sweats by the 7th inning, but we survived.
Wow. Tyler, we have our hockey team's got a farm club in Abbotsford, the Abbotsford Canucks. You travel with these guys. They're trying to make the major leagues. You see them every day. You see them every single day. How great is it to watch these young guys try to get to the major leagues?
It's probably the most enjoyable part of my job, other than the actual play-by-play that I get to do every night. I get to watch baseball, call baseball, and that's how I make my money, which is really a blessing for sure. But to see these guys go to work every day, to watch them mature over the course of a season. This is my 11th minor league season and my 8th in the Blue Jays organization. I remember when Alan Roden, now starring for the Blue Jays, he was a Vancouver Canadian in 2023. Davis Schneider, his kind of ascent to the majors started here in Vancouver in 2022. So an opportunity to watch these guys really go to work, do what they need to do to continue to get better, not just as players, but as people, and to be able to root for those guys in perpetuity really is a joy.
Where can people catch your play-by-play, Tyler, for people who don't know?
Totally. We're on Sportsnet 650, same station as the Blue Jays. You can catch our games either live on the radio on your dial or via the Sportsnet 650 alt stream. And if you're into watching the game as well as listening to the game, Bally Sports Live is what we're calling it this year, formerly MILB TV, a small subscription fee. And not only can you watch our games with our terrific broadcast, and a shout out to our production crew as well, but you can watch all minor league games. All the Blue Jays minor league teams are available on Bally Sports Live, and all the other teams as well for anybody else who might be, say, a Mariners fan or like me, a Padres fan, at least personally. Professionally, go Blue Jays, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Tyler, one more. The renovations includes a new playing surface, but they didn't go, the C's didn't go with artificial turf. They went with real grass. In Vancouver, artificial turf might not be a bad idea. Why was that decision made?
Well, look, this ballpark, turning 75 years old next year. We are going to certainly celebrate in a big way in 2026, but it's a historic park. We view it not just as Canada's classic park, but one of North America's classic ballparks. And so artificial turf, as much as it would have been helpful in terms of avoiding some rainouts and maybe making it usable a few more days in the year, we just felt like a classic ballpark deserves that natural grass. And because of all the renovations that have been done, the drainage has been upgraded. The surface is much more able to handle those heavy rains in April and May. And that was the idea, maintaining that ethos and pathos, if you will, of this historic ballpark and putting a natural surface down to continue to enjoy that history and tradition.
Don't be using big words on us, Tyler. You're watching this show. We can't handle stuff like that.
I got an English degree at university.
There you
go. Okay. You could never work here, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, I love how you slipped that in. I agree. There's nothing like the real grass versus the artificial stuff. Tyler, thanks for this. 7:05 tonight, Rogers Field, Nat Bailey Stadium, C's and Eugene. Thanks so much, my friend. We'll get you back on.
Cheers, fellas. Go C's.